And when I stand here and I look out there and I look at your faces, I'm amazed that you're here. It means so much to us that you would come out. I want to just read a little bit what I said. There's two messages that I feel like I would love to send you guys as a gift from Athena, okay? I just want to start off by saying what happened to our daughter was absolutely unimaginable. It was horrifying. It is every parent's worst nightmare. And Athena was not his to take. He tried to steal her light, but he failed because her light is too powerful. We felt it before, we feel it now, and we will always feel it. Her light lives in every one of us who loved her, who met her, and in those who've never even met her. Because I know there's people here that have never met her, and you can feel it. Our daughter is gone. Athena was pure. She was love made visible. She was a light you could feel. Athena is gone. Athena was sunshine wrapped in laughter, a heartbeat of kindness, a light you could simply not look away from, a presence that stayed long after she left the room. Our family's sister, granddaughter, niece, and cousin is gone. Over the past few days, I've spoken with her friends, and one common thread has come up about her. You could always count on Athena. She would hype you up when you were when your confidence faltered. She'd hype you up. She would hold your hand when you needed to feel loved. She would hug you when you needed to feel safe. If you ever walked into a place full of people feeling unsafe or out of place, you'd look for Athena, because being near her meant being safe. Being near her meant you felt belonged. Athena always wanted people to feel belonged. Your friend and classmate is gone. To those of you who were her friends, her classmates, her chosen family, especially the young people standing here who are 21 years old or near there, just like her, I see your pain. I know this loss is shaking you. I want to remind you of something Athena would have said herself. You matter. Your life matters. Your voice, your presence, your dreams, they matter. You belong and you are loved. Please don't let fear or pain close you off from living your life fully. Athena would want you to laugh again, to dance, to chase your dreams boldly, to hype each other up the way she always did, to show up for each other with love, just like she showed up for you. And if you ever feel lost or overwhelmed or unsure of your place in the world, I hope you remember the way she made you feel. Let that be your compass. Let that love guide you forever. She will always be 21. And somehow through all of this, her beautiful light will keep shining. And I just want to say the two messages that I feel like Athena would want me to say to you is, number one, oftentimes we all feel like we don't belong. I know it. I know we all feel that sometimes. But know that you are. Athena gave so much love away. She just exuded love. She made you feel loved. I think that she didn't know how much she was loved in return. And I think maybe we all feel that way. So Athena's message would be, allow yourself to feel the love, because it's out there. Look at this. People didn't even know her and they come. We're all loved. She wouldn't want you to know that. And the other message kind of for students to take with you, one of the things that Athena experienced in her life, because she did go through all this chemotherapy and fought, she was always trying to catch up in school because she missed so much of it. The disease she had gave her a brain tumor, and it caused her to be stunted growth and to have imbalance in her endocrine system. But she wanted it to belong so badly. So in her grade school, she played volleyball. She tried to fit in. When she went to high school, it was very difficult to make sports teams. Nothing let her down. She still would try to volleyball, even though the odds of her making it were like 0. She shows up and tries out. You never know. And so when the teams wouldn't accept her, she found the only 3 sports that high school offers that allows, they have a no-cut sport. She joins track. She can't run. She can't jump. So she has shot put, She's out there. She's in. She's playing it, doing the best she can. And they love her, and her energy is so great. She joined the swim team. She was a junior varsity swimmer from freshman, sophomore, and junior. By the time she got to senior year, she says, Mom, this is getting a little ridiculous. it's a little odd for me to be a junior now with a freshman, so I'm going to probably stop that. So she goes out and joins the wrestling team, the third sport you can do that doesn't cut you. That girl was going to be long no matter what. There's 2 girls on that wrestling team, and every match she went to, every single one she lost. She never won one round ever, but she showed up to every practice, and her coaches would say, okay, everybody run 3 laps. And she'd get to her second lap and everybody would be done. Her coach would say, okay, Athena, you're done, come join us. She says, no. They ran 3 laps, I'm running 3 laps. And she would run those laps. And her coaches would come to me and say, we don't know anybody that works as hard as Athena. And they wanted her to win a round so bad, just so that she could feel that joy. But she didn't even ever have to win. She stayed through the entire time and did wrestling. So what I'm getting at is one of the things Athena learned, in this generation, we talk about how we give those awards for participation. Your generation hasn't been taught that it's okay to fail. So Athena's message to you would be, it's okay to fail. Just try and try and try, and there's still value in it. I'm gonna let my 2 children speak. Thank you again so much for coming.
Hi, my sister's older sister, Angelique. Sorry if this is bad. I wrote it while crying, so. Anyway, thank you all for being here tonight to honor my little sister, Athena. If you knew my sister, you knew the love that poured straight from her heart. You felt her kind, uplifting, and funny personality the moment you met her. She always had a way of making people feel better about themselves just by being her and being a hype woman. I'll miss her laugh and all the little things that made her so uniquely her, like how she bedazzled anything in her room that would sit still long enough. She wouldn't even, me and my aunt made a box over there, and we got a whole strip of diamonds because we were like, there's no way we're putting each individual diamond on that box. But Athena would have done that because she did that with everything. How she sang her heart out in the car, even when the words were wrong. How we'd watch Ice Age and Shrek together like it was the first time, every time, just quoting Sid the Sloth, and Shrek. Our trips to the dollar store and Ross and TJ Maxx and Hobby Lobby felt like adventures with her. I could completely be myself around her, and we would never stop laughing. She was my best friend and always will be my best friend. I'm so thankful for having the best little sister ever. She had a heart that couldn't bear to see anyone sad. She was a sunshine for the people she loved. This world took her too soon and in a way that no one should have ever had to leave. The hole she's left in our hearts cannot be filled. She deserves to be remembered not just for how she died, but for how she lived, for the love she gave, the joy she brought. Sorry, I can't even see it because of my tears. And the mark she left on every one of us. I miss you, Athena. I know you'd be playfully saying to me right now, Leaky, you're doing too much. Don't worry about me, I'm good. And for those of you who don't know, my nickname that my family calls me is Leaky. And so she'd always come in my room and knock on the door, Leaky, can you help me with something? Leaky. So I'm gonna miss that. Or our room, we were roommates, and the bathroom was right in between our rooms, so sometimes we'd have our doors open and we would just say random stuff, and then I would say it and she would holler it back, and I'm really gonna miss that. I will carry her with me every day. I'll remember her light, her wheezing laugh, and her inside jokes, and I will never stop loving her. And again, thank you all for being here. There's so many people here, and my friends, my parents' friends, my brother's friends, people Athena knew, people none of us even know, and we just really appreciate everyone being here. And it's so nice to know that Athena is so supported, and our family is so supportive. We really appreciate it. Thank you.
My name is Alex. I was Athena's big brother. Just wanted to say that after her passing, I've come to realize that Athena, although I was her big brother, truly served as a guide in my life, and I think to the rest of our family's life as, just like they were saying, a shining light. To share a specific recent memory, I got out of the Marine Corps about 2 years ago now, and I moved back to our house in Reading, and Athena was there. on summer break, and she helped me get a job at the Olive Garden, and we worked together for a little bit. So I went straight from Marine machine gunner to Olive Garden busser, and that was super fun. But she really taught me. After I got out of the Marines, we started hanging out a lot more and going to the lake, just hanging out, and my nervous system was very high strung after those experiences, and I remember just vicariously observing Athena and seeing just how authentic and free-spirited she was, and that she just never hid who she was. I just think that she truly was a guide to all of us, and I think that she is now still serving that role in a spiritual way, and that she's watching over all of us. And I appreciate all of you for being here. Thank you.
Okay, next I would like to invite up her professors to come up and have a few words, and followed by her internship, hospice, if someone is here for them, and we'll go in that order.